Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Just want to say a massive thank you to those who have subscribed to the channel and just supporting over the last couple of days. It's been not even a week yet, and we're seeing some insane growth, which again, yeah, really appreciate all of it. So yeah, please do subscribe, guys, and yeah, check out our videos. We try and get videos out daily. We also are obviously hot pools, so we do challenges where we eat the world's hottest chilies and sauces while opening Pokemon product. Also, at the moment, again, we've got a so on this video, which I'll link to in the description, me and Josh um, done the first chili challenge. All the good pulls we put into this binder, which we are giving away at the end of July. We're giving it away to those who support us, subscribe, and yeah, again, really appreciate the support. So every chili challenge we do will be about once a week. Might do some more in between and sort of random sort of spot openings throughout some of the other videos. We're going to put the pools, good pools in here, give this away to one lucky subscriber. So if that sounds good to you, subscribe to the channel and yeah, keep an eye on all our videos and notifications on and like and comment as well, please. So today's video, basically I'm going to be talking about, so every month I sort of evaluate the market and just see what the best sort of product to buy is. I check the news to see if there's any sort of reprints coming out, if there's any new set launches or sort of launches coming next, in the following sort of months and years, which I can sort of take advantage of. Because again, Pokemon like to recycle sort of an old idea, which will then boost old sort of product up. So yeah, so that sounds good to you. Smash the like button, notifications on, subscribe. Let's get straight to it. So the one article I found on Poker Beach is the Mega v Mega Parade trademark filed. So again, Japanese sort of set filed by Pokemon recently. 5 days ago, this sort of news was announced. So basically, we've had the Mega Evolution era pop out, which obviously is bringing back the old sort of Mega sort of Evolution cards. One set they've not quite done yet. They've done not, there's been a few, the Shinings, and also the team up, so the tag team cards they've not done yet. So that is due to come out, and because we've seen Mega, verse Mega, yeah, sort of a 1 and 2 sort of element here. So I do think potentially this could be something related to the sort of tag team up era. And as you all know, such a popular era. So what I'm looking to do this month is, yeah, I'm going to go through a few sort of cards I'm looking at. Again, cards I think are undervalued at the moment. But yeah, looking at the data here, I mean, the first set is team up again. You got the Lovebirds here. The Magikarp Wailords, Gengar Mimikyu, I mean, these are very expensive cards. Do not get me wrong. Eevee Snorlax. So that's the team up. You've also got there's a few sets. Yeah, so the Licia here again was popular. 1 second. Ultra Prism, again some good trainers in here. But yeah, again, it's more the team up tag team cards I'm sort of looking at. But that sort of era, I think Pokemon will sort of come back to. Again, Cosmic Eclipse, again, huge one. So again, you've got the Blastoise, Piplup, Lopunny, Jigglypuff, Pikachu and Red, Reshiram and Zekrom, Charizard and Brazen, Blastoise and Piplup again. Again, super beloved cards. And I think if they re-bring this back, it's gonna pump so many cards from this sort of generation. Again, a 7-year-old sort of era. So yeah, so I'm taking a look. So again, just going through again sealed products in terms of sort of tag team cards, and you've got sort of I mean, we can look at the booster box. So current market price for the booster box is $11,333. I mean, that's insane. It's an £8,000 box. So point is, I wouldn't recommend buying this right now. There are other sort of sort of cheaper alternatives to to getting into sort of a tag team era. So I'm going to start by going through the seal product, then a few singles I'm sort of looking at. And we'll go through it together now. Yeah, so one I've already sort of purchased previously was the Pikachu and Zekrom Premium Collection. This isn't quite relating to tag team up, but there's an element of it with the Pikachu and Zekrom sort of team. But this set contains Evolving Skies packs and Chill and Rain. So I think long term, I think if we see a sort of another dip, so again, I'm not buying this right now. But if we get a dip sort of the 250 sort of region, I will be looking for sort of more purchases on that. But again, just to shout it out, I know that's not from the team up era or tag team era. Yeah, the tag team sets, sort of 10 sets are what I like. So again, you've got the Eevee and Snorlax. They are quite rare, and we don't really see many sort of sales. But if you see these pop up, I think there's two variations. So I think it's the latest. When you're buying these, just make sure, because they don't all have team up sort of booster packs in it inside. So some will have sort of a replacement. I don't know what packs replace the team up, but I think it's the latest releases. So it came in waves. I think the second wave had the team up packs in it. So just double check that, guys. But again, the promo incredible. I always thought the Snorlax was eating the Eevee. Completely wrong. I think it's a cookie in his mouth, so not as sadistic as I thought. You had my favourite tin, again, as a display piece as well, was the Mewtwo and Mew, and the promo is incredible. Absolutely incredible. Long term, I think this will easily be a 2010. Again, this is more for people with a sort of a higher budget. Just make sure you're buying the tins that have the team the team up booster packs inside, because if you don't, there's just more value to be had with those packs inside. Second favourite will be the Zekrom and Pikachu tins. Again, there's not many sales because they're just so rare. I'm quite lucky to have a set of these, which an insane sort of display piece. You get 4 packs inside. Again, the packs do vary per tin, so again, I think it's the latest sort of a wave that has the team up in it, but double check that on purchase, guys. And comment below if you know what way round it is, if it's the first wave or second wave for the viewers, if that's okay. I'll double check that, but yeah, they don't all have the team up tin packs in it, just keep that in mind. But in terms of investment, I think if they do announce like a resurgence of the tag team era, I think these will do quite well. But again, I know they're expensive, but it's just something to keep in mind if you do find one that card shows on Facebook Marketplace that you sort of can get a bit of a discount on them. Okay. Yeah, so in terms of and again, I think in terms of like booster packs, I think Cosmic and Team Up, again, if you can get some good discounts on those, I would look into them. Very expensive, so you probably be buying it as part of a bulk of some other items. But I think all this would again see that sort of new wave of pumps. If Pokemon do announce sort of a team up, sort of rebring. But in terms of singles, my favourite singles again, as well as the the well known, then the Lovebirds. But I'm looking for sort of discounts, sort of cheap sort of entries into the era, sort of undervalued. So again, one cards. I'll start with the 2 cards. So again, I'll start with this one here. So again, really cute. I think just super cheap, guys. PSA 10 is $205, about $170. And you're always going to get people that like the cute sort of babyfied sort of miniature Pokemon. There's an Igglybuff, Cleffa, and Togepi. I think Nisalane, even raw, get a mint raw copy if you can. It looks sick in a binder. PSA 10s are insane. It said there was a sale for 205, but it says 320. So yeah, mate, I'd say 320, but to me, still super undervalued. And I think again that alone will be a good pickup. Maybe go for the raw versions, try and get a minty one to grade it. That should do quite well if we get another sort of wave of team up tag team sets. Next pick for me is the Blastoise and Piplup sort of GX. They're such a cute combination with the sort of the small baby Piplup and then the obviously the daddy Blastoise there looking after. PSA 10, $860, probably about £600. I probably wouldn't touch that for now. But again, if you get a raw mint copy of the Blastoise Piplup, I wouldn't hesitate to grab that one. Again from Cosmic Eclipse, yeah, you got Villapume, Gen 1, Say No More, Mimikyu. And you're with trainers as well, they fit really good and they sort of binders that have the sort of trainer theme to them. Again, Jigglypuff, Mega Lopunny, insane card. I also do love this card. Don't see this talked about very often, but the Arceus, Dialga, and Palkia GX card. So they're all three sitting there. Insane looking card and very cheap. PSA 10 237 by £180. If you find this raw, I would very much scoop this up. The trio again, Crown Zenith. You can get the three gold versions of these cards. I think as legendaries, they're just insane. Three of my favourites. Dialga, since playing Pokemon Diamonds, was my favourite. Pearl with Palkia and Arceus was Platinum was Giratina. Again, insane legendary. I wish they included Giratina with these sort of tag teams. The four of them would have been insane. But yeah, Arceus was in all three of them as the main gods Pokemon. But yeah, so again, very good pickup if you can. Obviously, get that as well. Sort of again, you haven't got to get graded PSA 10. Just get a cheap version from sort of even car boot sales. I get great pickups in car boot sales local. Facebook Marketplace. There's plenty of places. Obviously, card shows is the main one. Finally, again, another trainer sort of based on a Steelix. Menacing looking. You've got Jasmine there, ready to attack. Super cheap card, guys. Getting raw, $18-20. PSA 10 220, so about £180. Again, I think this will do quite well in the future. Again, it'll take time. I think in the next 2 to 3 years, I expect that to be 50 raw personally. Yeah, so back onto the promos for the tins. So again, you've got the Pikachu and Zekrom, insane looking card. These are more expensive now, but again, if you get them cheap in the wild, I would certainly be picking one of these cards up. On top of that, you've got let's go through it quick. So Pikachu and Zekrom have gone through. Celebi Venusaur, insane looking card. Super cheap, under $30. Yeah, I mean, again, you will find these at card shows. You will find people at events that will sell these for good. You can get apps that can scan them in terms of looking for authenticity, grades and potential. Yeah, there's an app. I'll go through. I'm going to do a video as well in the future on sort of the best ways to sort of protect yourself, because unfortunately with the surge of Pokemon investing, there's more scammers, there's more thieves, there's more break-ins, there's more just arseholes in the community. So please just be safe. I'll do a video in the future, probably quite soon, just going through sort of tips and tricks to protect yourself. So I think it's not talked about enough. I think it's important to sort of go through that. Oh yes, Magikarp and Wailord, insane looking card. And again, under $50, it's ridiculously cheap. Insanely cheap. So again, if you find these at the that's the oversized card, but it's a jumbo card. Is there a smaller cards? Yeah, here. Yeah, apologies. Yeah, so again, under $50. If you see these in the wild, mint copy, give it a scan, PSA 10 potential. I wouldn't even hesitate. Try and get a bargain if you can, but Insane card, guys. Again, the promo, stained glass window, Moltres, Zapdos, Articuno, Gen 1 Legends, and I do have them all here. I thought I'd shape in my personal collection, so PSA 10s first edition, they just look incredible. So anything, the Legendary Birds, I am a huge fan of these. So I've got a few of these copies, quite like raw copies. Yeah, again, it's the 165 sort of market value, about £125. But again, if you get it cheap enough, I just see there's so much potential. Again, a few years, it'll be a $500 card. It's so unique, you don't see many artworks at all like that. So another one to keep in mind. Yeah, so Eevee and Snorlax, we've gone through that once again. I always thought that was Eevee's legs hanging out. It's not. Eevee's eating the head, Snorlax eating the legs, so it's not as dark as we all think. Again, 173 market value. We're seeing a bit of a drop on this, so again, if you can get that scoop for 150, take it, get it in your binders, grade it. Great looking card. I think great investment potential as well. There's so many. Umbreon Darkrai, two of my favourite sort of dark type Pokemon. What's not to love, guys? But again, it is getting expensive. People sort of starting to catch on just how good this card is. The last 3 months alone, it's up 38%, which is insane. But it is worth that. So again, if you see one in the wild cheap, again, 250, I would sort of scoop one up. Anything close to 200, but I don't think no one's going to let it go for that cheap. This was part of the GX sort of premium collection. Yeah, it's incredible. Incredible. Because you also had the Espion Deoxys as well, that accompanied that. I mean, if you could go back in time, I would wish to scoop up millions, thousands of that sort of premium collection, but unfortunately, we don't. But again, it's things to look for in future sort of premium collections, or if you look for the. That's why I say in other videos, promos are so important. They keep the value so high, and they just multiply the potential future. Because things that are not popular now may be popular in the future, so you've always got to bear that in mind. So again, the cuteness, love this. The clever holding the Pokeball, the Togepi, Iggly, Buff, Master Ball. Yeah, insane. You've got different Pokeballs. The Great Ball behind, the classic Pokeball there. Surf Ball, I think. I always forget that one. Yeah, Pokeball. Again, insane cards, and yeah, it's not cheap, but if you get this in the wild, cheap. Under, again, I'd say about 220. I would scoop that up. But again, always look for mint copies, guys. Don't fall for the lightly played or scuffed to fuck. You don't want that. You're paying good money, so you want to get a good quality product. Yeah, this one as well was super underrated. I don't know why this is not $100. But Garchomp and Giratina was bursting out of the sort of rip in the dimension. Garchomp, what the hell's going on here? A battle's about to commence. There's a potential story of evolving here. Yeah, insane card. Again, if you can get that, I'd even scoop up sort of around the $30 region. Again, insane. But again, these are all sort of pickups in July. I will be looking to go to a few Pokemon fairs and events, car boot sales while it's hot, just to see what I can sort of scoop up cheap. Yeah, so that would be no, I'd say two more. So Latios and Latias GX. Again, you've got the Lovebirds, but this is the second best. Both flying together, fighting something, of course. Again, sub 100. This deserves to be 100 all day long. Finest cheap mint. Again, around the 60 sort of dollar region. I'd always look for about 10-15% less than the market to try and get you the best sort of deal. And it just helps you, so in the future, just have that margin available to try and profit. And finally, Gengar Mimikyu. What a combo, guys. You've got Mimikyu either sat or behind Gengar. Gen 1, fan favourite. What's not to love again? Again, rightly so, it is above $100. But again, You see this in the wild, 130, 120, you scoop it up, put it in your binder, grade it, sorted. Okay, moving on. So, Destined Rival. So I'll quickly show you. So we have seen, again, because the attention is being moved onto sort of celebrations, we're seeing dips in a few. Again, nothing has changed with these products. It's just because the liquidity is either being held, people are selling product for profit to put it into the celebrations and other features. There's so many good sets coming out. People are going to want the loads in these sort of other sets. So Destined Rivals is a set which there was a reprint in the UK I've talked about before. I've scooped about 2 cases so far. Plus loose boxes if I see them in the wild on Facebook or, car boot sales again or card fairs. It's just ridiculously how cheap it's been. 572 at the moment. Again, this might find a floor about 500, but we're getting sales every day about 5 minimum or on average. But look at the set. I mean, nothing's changed. We've just been lucky enough, especially in the UK, to have such a large reprint. The boxes are down to like £300, 320. I think cases are going for just under 2,000 now. So in a few years that'll be dirt cheap, and people will be questioning why didn't I pick any more up. I mean, the top 4 alone, you've got Giovanni's Nidoking, Moltres, Ethan's Ho-Ho. My favourite card, Cynthia's Garchomp, the Mewtwo. Again, Giovanni and Insane Trainer. Rocket sort of character. You've got Misty's Psyduck, Ethan's Adventure. Again, I'll do a deep dive on these sort of sets in the future, but even Shaman looks sick. That's a $15 card. What's up? Yeah, so I'll be looking to scoop up. If I find maybe like Cynthia's Garchomp, I'm going to wait for it to come down a bit. But yeah, in terms of like undervalued cards, I think Shaman's a good pickup. Legendary. Anything close to $10, I'd scoop it up. Weezing, again, $10, about £7. Great card. It's more the Gen 1s you want to focus on because they're the ones that have the nostalgia attached to it, and people will always revert back to Gen 1. It's also that thought, it's the oldest, it's worth more money, it's more scarce. Yeah, so that's what I'll be scooping up. So though, if I get any sort of deals, if I can find Cynthia's Garchomp for 200 raw, I'll scoop it up. Misty Sidejack around 60, I'll scoop it up. Shaman about 10, scoop it up. Weezing now about $7, £5, I'd scoop it up. Even this Rapidash is sick. Yeah, $10 for that. Yeah, guys, I mean, I'll scoop that. Even at this price, I might buy a few after this video. But yeah, $10, if I can get it down, even for like 8, a few dollars off, and yeah, happy days. Right, next set's a Mega Evolution. So yeah, I talked about a set before. In respect of the current, again, base sets generally they're not well received. People don't tend to sort of go after them, but what I like about the Mega Evolution is the enhanced booster box. So you've got that sort of Bulbasaur as well. And I've talked about the Bulbasaur before. It is one of my picks as a single, but in terms of a pickup as a booster box, again, it's not been. I don't think it's been reprinted yet. I don't think it will. It's 327. It's stagnating. You've got at least sort of 8 sales per day minimum, and it's just going to continue rising. I think if they don't reprint this, I could see this being the thousands in sort of 2. I'd say within 5 years. I'd say 3 years to be. It'd be more than 1,000, no doubt, but I'd say 3 years. I'd expect to be 1,000. And while I'm at it, the Bulbasaur, again, single card, starting to see a bit of an uptick. I did buy a few of these the other day because I did talk about these in my singles video. Again, please do check it out. But again, what a dump. Nearly 20% dump. So I don't get why it's so cheap. And again, it goes so well with the Mega Evolution sort of trio, the Mega Venusaur, Ivysaur, Bulbasaur. Add the stamp version as well. You've got all 4 there, looking insane. Yeah, so still on the theme of Mega Evolution, I'm looking to pick up the Mega Lucario. Like I said yesterday, we had that sort of redistribution. We've just tapped below support. I'm going to try and get this up around $15. I'll try and negotiate to get sort of a cheaper rate, but I mean, it's just an insane card. Mega Lucario is super popular. In this pick here, it's at a sort of fighting stance, hitting or ready to hit. There's so much going on. It's so chaotic. It's yeah, love it. And you've got that Mega Lucario set coming out later this year, so that's going to just help this to stay in value. So again, I expect this to be a $30-40 card within the next year or two. Also, yes, moving on. So Radiant Charizard was another single I'm looking at. Really not talked about, and for a Shining Charizard, I mean, why is it so cheap? Crown Zenith, again, insane set. Again, there was so much product for Crown Zenith, certain singles. Easier to pull, again, they just need more time to grow, but this should be a $50 card in my opinion. If you see it in person, the glimmer alone is, yeah, it's beautiful. I'm trying to pick up a few in the PSA 10. I think there's a few for like $140, $150. But I think long term, it should be, yeah, especially in the 10, $300-400 easy. Easy. And again, Crown Zenith, there's so many cards I want to buy this month in Crown Zenith. Again, I still think it's slept on. I've got a Darkrai PSA 10, sort of the V Star, but it's so cheap. Raw 118, it's about £80. I like cards with detail. So you've got the door in the background. I've seen Darkrai's come out of. You got the beach as well, sort of hovering above. Yeah, set card, guys. If you get it cheap raw, I'd say I'd say anything towards sort of $38, $37, I would scoop that up. But yeah, Leafy and Glacian, the Sleeping Mew. If you can try and get about 20% off the sort of market value, scoop them up, guys. Long term, no brainer. You've got the Raikou Entei Suicune. The Pikachu here, nearly sub 50. I'll try and get that for 40. The Regigigas. If you've not seen this set in person, see it in person and you will be buying mountain supply of the set. It is ridiculous. I think even in terms of the sealed product, I mean, I'll have a quick look, but I think there's so much room for growth and potential. Again, you could have bought this if you're in the UK in Argos for £30 back, a few years back, and they've just gone absolutely stonky. But again, when you come out of reprint, that's when you sort of see that massive, and we're going to see that sets like Destin, Prismatic, Ascended Heroes. Just be patient in the market. If you've got no patience, you won't survive. You'll be here for a few months and then out the window. But if you put the effort in, do the research. Again, yeah, I mean, the videos I provide, I want to try and give you as much quality content as possible, and there's many YouTubers out there, just there's really good sort of content creators. But yeah, my point is, yeah, just stick around for the ride. Again, you're gonna get dips, like if you trade crypto stocks, it's literally like that. You're never gonna see it. It'll never just do that. It's not healthy. Again, you want to have those dips so people do take profit, because you want to get rid of some people, bring in, because new people, if they FOMO, the one slightest drop, they're going to panic sell, but you want that sort of gradual sort of increase, consolidate, increase, consolidate, increase. It's not healthy just to do that. If you do, the quicker we go up, the quicker we go down. So you want to see that sort of staggered sort of staircase, and it's exactly what Sword and Shield is doing at the moment. So you get these massive runs up, stabilizers, massive run up, stabilizers, and that's a healthy market. And again, we're seeing it here. So back to my points, you had this run up. If we go from the yearly chart, it looks ridiculous, really good. Even a year ago, 181 to 222, that down to 10% drop. That was your buy opportunity. Massive run up to 344, 60% increase. Now we're seeing that sort of come down. We're about 5% dip so far. We won't dip much. People, the set is, people love the set. But I do still think it's slept on. It's worth $500 minimum. Easy, in my opinion. Easy. If you go through, like, you could spend hours analysing the set. It literally is a card for everyone. Yes, it was put into the ground, but again, you've got the amazing yellow borders, which we no longer have. Again, that'll be that's iconic in itself. But yeah, July's an exciting month, and we're going to see some good opportunities. Whilst people's attention span is on the upcoming sets, they do forget about the sets that we've already got that are insane. Fundamentals haven't changed. Any announcement of reprints, there's your opportunity to get more discount, but do not sleep on the discounts we are seeing. Sets like, again, I'll repeat it again, Prismatic, we're seeing dips, 10-20% dips. Ascended Heroes seeing a dip. Ascended, I assume, will drop more because you've got potential reprints coming up, and they will get reprinted again. Don't kid yourself and think they won't, because they certainly will do that. Destined Rivals, again, insane discount on that. Mega Evolution, again, enhanced booster box. I don't think it will stay at this price for long at all. And again, the team up, the tag team sort of products, more the singles. The sealed is quite expensive, but I think the singles have got some room to grow. All right. Okay, so if you made it this far, guys, thank you again. Again, please do check out the Chili Challenge video, which I showed you. Pulls for the Chili Challenge, we'll try and get one in like once a week. But again, we'll be putting the cards in here. So far we've got 3 of the good pulls. We've done only 1 video so far. It's a good watch, it's a good laugh, and they are brutal. But we're going to be doing the Carolina Reaper at some point soon. It's going to be messy, but yeah, it's going to be insane and sick. Yeah, so if that all sounds good, guys, again, please do, again, really appreciate all the support. But yeah, it costs nothing to do it. Please do subscribe, drop a comment, notifications on, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.